Hey guys, it is absolutely fantastic to see you once again. I just got straight back home from watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and I've got to say, this is one hell of a fun movie. Okay, I really enjoyed myself watching this. If you are looking for a fun, enjoyable movie, look no further than Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now, the first thing you are going to notice about this film is this absolutely gorgeous animation. I was sitting next to one of my friends, Nicole, and every time there was a new scene, she was just like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, oh, I love the animation. Oh my gosh this, oh my gosh that. And I remember there was this one scene where like, you're getting really engrossed in the story. It's quite an emotional scene. And all you hear is, oh my gosh, the animation is so beautiful. And I'm like, it's a really emotional scene. And she's just like, it's just so beautiful. So if you guys want to watch a movie with absolutely fantastic visuals, the animation in this movie is absolutely fantastic. There's not a movie out there that I think I can compare it to currently. This has really raised the bar when it comes to animation films, especially comic book animation film adaptations. If you're ever going to try to compete with Into the Spider-Verse, you are going to have to bring your A game. This film is absolutely beautiful, and it's beyond words. I cannot actually describe it. If you've watched any other review, I can guarantee you they've also spoken about the animation in this film. It is absolutely fantastic. It has a real comic book feel. It feels like you're literally paging through the pages of a comic book. When you see like Miles Morales thinking to himself, the bubbles actually appear. Whenever something like the little, you see, whenever they're spinning their webs, you see the little twisp appear, twisp. Whenever someone screams and they're falling down, they go, ah! You see like the words appear behind them. It's just fantastic to watch, and it really adds to the enjoyment of the film. When it comes to the actual film and the characters itself, these characters, although the storyline is incredibly fantastical and out there, including parallel universes, cartoon characters, stuff like that, it's still a character-driven film, if that makes sense. These are characters that you can really relate to, that you understand. They've all got depth. Even characters that aren't explored as much as others, you understand their motivations. And I don't want to go into character motivations too much right now, because that might go into spoiler territory down the line. But you understand the motivation for pretty much every single character in this movie. And this is definitely Miles Morales' film. It introduces Peter Parker as Spider-Man to start off with, but it's not a film about Peter Parker. This is Miles' film. And I've got to say, he is an absolutely just adorably fantastic, awesome, charismatic character. I love him. He's probably the best realized Spider-Man, to be 100% honest. You understand that he's human. You understand that he's still learning. Flip, there is so much tension and it builds up perfectly. I've always said that one of my favorite movie scenes, not just in Spider-Man, but ever, is in Spider-Man Homecoming, where, spoiler alert, okay, spoiler alert for the scene, it's where Spider-Man finds out who the Vulture really is. And there's a scene very similar to that in this movie, and I got the exact same goosebumps I got when I was watching Homecoming. And the scene where this takes place, I don't want to spoil anything, but it is so suspenseful. You get the goosebumps up your spine, you're tense, you feel nervous for Miles. You understand that this is going to have ramifications on his personal life as well. And it was just great storytelling, 100%. I thoroughly enjoyed that scene, as I did the entire movie. At the end of the day, this is an origin film, and we've seen the Spider-Man origin film so many times, but they found a way to make it fresh, not just because it's not Peter Parker, but they told it in a completely different way. And now I know Miles Morales, I'm a comic book fan, I understand his story. But watching in this film, it was fresh still. They told it in such a fascinating, exciting, organic way. And it's not how I expected it to go down at all. Even if you think you understand what Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is going to be when you approach it, it's not. It's very different. And I really appreciate the way they went about making this film. One thing that I honestly wasn't expecting from this film, and I thoroughly enjoyed, was the soundtrack. I've got to say that there is no superhero movie out there at the moment with the soundtrack even similar to this, especially other Spider-Man films. Like, this film set itself apart from all other Spider-Man films, all other superhero films, through its soundtrack. And it actually matches so well with the movie and with Miles' personality, because again, this is his movie. And the soundtrack that they use to portray not only emotion, actions and stuff like that, but it really brings you into the film, and you can understand the mindset of Miles during these specific situations, because the music always seems to mirror what's happening and the emotions he's feeling. And the soundtracks are incredibly, incredibly powerful. There's this one scene where he jumps off a building, and that's all I'm going to say, he jumps off a building, but the music adds so much to him just simply jumping off a building. And the animation at the same time, you've got this perfect combination of beautiful animation, beautiful character development, and then on the very, very top, you've just got this perfect soundtrack, boom, and you've got this perfect little cupcake. That's just delightful to watch. I don't know why I said that. That was like super weird. I promise I'll never refer to any movie as a cupcake ever again. And the film ends on such a positive note with the idea that anybody can be Spider-Man, anybody can do what's right, anybody has the ability to pursue truth and justice and all of that wonderful, fantastic stuff. And when I left the cinema, I was like, yo, I can be a superhero, that's so cool. And I haven't stepped out of a Spider-Man film feeling that way for quite a while. I think the last time I actually felt that way was Spider-Man 2. Not that any of the Spider-Man films after Spider-Man 2 were good, I just didn't feel like I wanted to go out and spin webs, and fly through buildings and stuff. But I definitely feel that way now. Into the Spider-Verse has really awakened a childhood delight within me that invests me in Spider-Man once again. So guys, it's an absolutely fantastic film. But awesome guys, that was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Overall, I would have to rate it 83%, 83%. It was a fantastic film, it was funny, it was emotional, there was drama. It was an absolutely stunning to look at film. I highly recommend it. So if you guys are in the mood for a fun film, go watch Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And guys, if you enjoyed this movie review, please jump across to my friend Happy Chappie's channel. He did an absolutely fantastic video essay on Into the Spider-Verse, and I can guarantee you'll enjoy it. So guys, thank you so much for watching this. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. We are currently at war with Happy Chappie. I know I just gave him a shout out, but we're actually fighting against him. So support both me and him if you want. But guys, awesome. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. You're awesome. I love you. I'll see you soon.